mister?
Greetings and salutations, folks. And welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where, so I went back, I reloaded an old save last time after the events of the last video in which, I hunted down a legendary bear, killed it, skinned it, and then proceeded to kill the trapper of whom I was supposed to sell it to, and die. It's a long story, but I feel as though it kind of represents a microcosm of what Red Dead Redemption 2, and possibly 1 as well, are. In that there are, like, there's so many different systems of gameplay competing with each other that sometimes they don't necessarily function as a group. Individually, they're fine. Individually, hunting down animals, skinning them, and selling them to a trapper is fine. But as I rode towards the trapper, I accidentally ran into somebody who I did not see. I crashed right into somebody who was just kind of walking in between the trees. Who decided he wanted to fight me. And I was like, okay, but I had to fight him, otherwise I would die and potentially lose the bearskin. So I fought him, and then the trapper became a witness. The trapper becoming a witness, being a... oh, hello. Becoming a separate system of mechanics. Dealing with crime, dealing with becoming an outlaw, which is thus separate from the hunting and the gathering. Thusly, I had to fight the trapper in order to prevent lawmen from hunting me, which prevented myself from actually delivering the bearskin to the trapper. So I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride my horse back to town, back to camp, park the horse there, and then just leave it there for a little while, and then I'll go to sleep, get some time to pass, and in theory, the trapper will eventually reappear. On my way back to camp, there was a lady who was trapped underneath her own horse who had died. She asked me if I could help her out, and as a true gentleman, or at least, why is this train just parked here? I helped her out. And then she says, can I get a ride back to town? And I can't offer her a ride because I've still got the legendary bearskin. So you got that separate system of mechanics that's expecting you to be available to do these side missions, but it's like, no, I can't. I've got this bearskin. I'm not gonna just dump this legendary bearskin just to give this lady a ride, so I didn't. Then I got attacked by a group of bandits. Almost survived, got almost all of them, except for one, and then died. And when the game reloaded, it had decided that I had abandoned the bearskin, and it was gone. And I feel as though there are just so much going on. This game has almost too much going on with its systems and its subsystems. Like, having a health bar is fine, but does it really need a health core? Having a stamina bar is fine, but does it need a stamina core? It kind of almost, like... And the way that I'm more or less treating... Oh, okay. I probably should stay off the roads because I'm a wanted man in these parts. Or will that help? Anyway. Like, the entire thing with the health core and the stamina core, I tend to not use items. I probably should. But I tend to just finish a mission and then ride back to camp and then sleep it off. So it becomes just a repetition of go out, do mission, come back and sleep. Which, in a sense, it kind of treats... Oh, hello. It kind of treats stamina in this game in a similar fashion to how, what was that disease that you had in Far Cry 2? Malaria, yeah. In Far Cry 2, your character has malaria. So every, like, couple missions, you had to go and, get more malaria pills.
You see Sean?
So, like, the entire stamina core and health core just more or less becomes an obstacle.
Who knows? Just keep your eyes open.
Where's that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
Well, we got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
So I get the impression... Oh, more people are showing up. I get the impression that,
Bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or cut him loose.
We're not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Of course. Yeah, I get the impression that they still, like, the money they robbed, like, they managed to, at the very least, shift it from its original location to a new location that, in theory, in the future, could be accessible.
Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and then we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government like, seem to be very angry.
I see,
Well, we'll rescue Sean, and then we'll get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
It's a big country. There are many places we can go. Also, considering that this story... Find the boat. Considering that this story takes place before the rise of John Dillinger, then this would mean that, like, all you really needed to do to evade crimes is just to go to a neighboring state.
It's definitely as bad as we feared in there, Arthur.
I keep hearing about this woman, Heidi McCord. Some young mother, they're saying, Dutch murdered on the boat.
Huh.
I don't know about that. I wasn't there. Bad day. There, look.
So wait.
That's our boat.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
So Arthur wasn't actually there for the whole boat fiasco.
We know it's Sean, okay? I know what you two are like.
You think they can see us?
If they can, we're just three fellas out on the trail. Act natural.
Just act naturally, as fellers would look if they were on a
I
trail.
love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts. I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
You know how life is. Never a straight road anywhere.
Especially with you.
Nice to know I'm missed, though. Have you run out of people to rob?
I was gonna say, I don't remember seeing this guy in the camp.
But without me, you'll not find the caliber of victim that I find.
Maybe. Anyway, we should keep it down.
Let's go. Stay with them.
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about robbing people in a very loud voice.
Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute.
Truly adorable. You have no idea the cuteness of that. Sincerely kawaii.
Come on.
Push, push.
Apparently, there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters meet and transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed.
It's not a bad idea, I suppose. Unless, of course, that river happens upon a fjord and we're unable to assail them from our current positions. Although I don't know. I think I like how minimalistic the music is. It's very atmospheric. It helps with the mood. Also, I'm gonna get rid of my my waypoints so that the map
They've stopped. Get your binoculars out. Let's see what we're dealing with here.
so that the map can stop trying to send me there.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skeldon's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, and wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss. Yep, that's definitely Sean.
That looks like the kind of guy who would get himself punched and kicked and then punched again
Oh yes.
and then punched another time
Up the canyon.
just for good measure. Is Charles up there?
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me.
Truly a duel of the fates. Horse against horse. Which horse will win? There ain't enough space in this valley for more than one horse. Oh.
Do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen.
Alright, so let's swap that for the throwing knife.
I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across
And do the dirty on them.
Okay. Wait.
We're gonna go do the dirty.
Okay, let's move down. Don't cross until he's got their attention.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
Hold up, he's doing his thing.
Excuse me. Dear brothers, my wife is taken ill. Gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear
She's got the hay fever.
On the left.
Where is she?
Okay, come on. Stay low.
I'm beside myself. If I lose
Oh, of
Nancy,
course
will
I have to
never
take the one on the left.
Down, mister.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
Excellent.
Found a new hat.
Okay, let's get after him.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
Nope, too busy looting.
Come on. We got two halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Ah, I've already got blood on my hands.
What you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy you got them
Oh. Alright. Repeater? Alright, there goes 2 of them. I think he just shot the dead body of his friend. That's a lot of... Oh. Yeah, he didn't need a face anyway. There we go. Anybody else? Excellent. I wish there was enough time to actually loot them.
Up there, on the cliff.
Although it's very convenient that you can at least pick up.
Quick, come on, let's get up there.
You can at least pick up bullets automatically. Also, I think I may have almost died. The health display is not quite the best. Ah. Excuse me, sir. Just need to rifle through your pockets. I hope you don't mind. And what kind of gun you got? Is that a worn cattleman revolver? Why would I need another cattleman? I already got one cattleman in my life. I ain't got need for no additional.
Hey, watch out for these two.
I don't think things went according to plan, but that's okay. I feel as though things not going according to plan is expected.
Wouldn't go that far. The camp's up this way. Come on.
Like, it's expected for this crew.
Charles, you take the right. I'll go left.
Okay.
Where does that leave me? Going down the center?
Take them down.
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Charles bounty?
That's what I was saying in regards to Bell's bounty. Ah. Yep. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Oh, there's a guy up there. I probably should take him out.
Let's push forward.
Anybody else? Yes.
More coming down the hill.
Yeah, alright. There we go. Excuse me. That is very rude of you for trying to shoot me.
Okay. Let's get Sean.
Where is Sean after all that? After all that shooting.
Come on, let's get Sean and get out of here.
Alright, alright.
Hey! What are you all doing?
Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
Do I get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang, the bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper I can really admire.
Oh, shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back?
We should split up. Enough of this.
Be careful.
Enough of this
There's
tomfoolery.
patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
Exactly. Gotta loot the
Okay,
place.
come on.
Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot. But fear not, the joy's back in your lives now.
But first, the looting. Ah, it's my horse. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.